got me. Dude, what the f? What the fuck, bro?
Stop it! What the fuck are you guys doing?
What the fuck, bro? Let go of my gun!
No, you're shooting.
Let go of my gun!
No, you're
Let go of my gun! Let go.
Okay, was that enough? Let's get one more for good measure.
What's that all about, dog?
The Speedsoft playstyle was made popular from SpeedQB. SpeedQB is a tournament-style way of playing Airsoft. Much like Paintball, there are two teams, both try to eliminate each other, and the last team standing wins. They play on search and destroy type of rules, 1 life per round. The gameplay is fast, exciting, and pretty entertaining to watch, to say the least. Which begs the question, why are speedsofters so hated in the Airsoft community? Paintball and Airsoft have always tried to differentiate themselves from each other. Paintball has the more tournament and competitive style with fast-paced games and tactics, while Airsoft has the more realistic, slower-paced games that focus more on military simulation. The attire is also very different. Paintball players usually use jerseys and minimal gear, while Airsofters typically try to mimic a military type of loadout. And here is where the speedsofters come in. Speedsofters blur the line of Paintball and Airsoft with their minimal loadouts and bright colored attire to tie everything together. And I guess you can say that's where the hatred starts. But honestly, their attire is just a fraction of why they're hated. Let's get into the real reason. Their choice of weapons. Now, HP airsoft guns are an entirely different topic in itself, but that's usually the primary weapon for most speedsofters. Either an HPA tapped M4 or HPA tapped high kappa is usually their main choice. And you might be asking, why is their main weapon of choice the problem? Well, an HPA gun has an extremely high rate of fire, and something that powerful in the hands of a child gives you a lot of toxic airsoft compilations. But enough of me talking, why don't we take a look at what the actual community has to say. I put this out on my Instagram, which you should follow by the way, @CobraTactical. I would really appreciate the support. This is what I said. What's your experience with speedsofters? Do they ruin airsoft for beginners? Speedsofters on casual fields can intimidate younger players and even discourage them from coming back and playing due to how aggressive and toxic speedsofters can get. But what do you think? And I let my community answer the question. Let's see if you can spot a trend with their answers. Here's just a few. The whole mag dump stigma is dumb, but if you're playing by the rules, I see no issue. Depends on if they play for sport/fun or if they're playing to gun people down. It's really not Speedsoft that's the problem, it's the edgy players that just mag dump kids. I have mixed feelings about them. I don't like how they trigger spam or sometimes mag dump people. And here's probably the worst in my opinion. I would think so. Nearly spoiled my first experience, and some of my friends won't try airsoft from it.
I was very sad to see that, because those guys are, yeah.
Did you spot a trend? Mag dumping was almost in every reply. So honestly, I think the big problem with speedsofters is the overshooting. Look, we all overshoot people. When the adrenaline is rushing and we're trying to get people out, overshooting is just something that naturally happens. And I do agree, sometimes people can be a little bit of a baby or pussies. But at the end of the day, as long as the overshooting isn't intentional, I think it really should be fine. But speedsofters take this to a whole new level. There is tons and tons of videos of people just mag dumping people, and for a beginner, it is actually pretty intimidating. Before we go, I wanted to share my personal opinion. I think people hate the competitive aspect of Speedsoft. People show up on a casual Friday where everyone is just chilling and having a good time, and then all of a sudden it turns into a professional CQB tournament where all the kids are getting lit up, all the rental kids are getting lit up, and it just ruins the fun for everybody. But honestly, every playstyle has its own toxic side. The Milsim guys can also be pretty annoying on outdoor fields, cheating and camping and arguing because all they want to do is play soldier, but not really call any of their hits. Honestly, just learn how to deal with the playstyle, don't complain about it, learn how to counter it, learn how to beat them, and you'll have some fun. Every playstyle is gonna cheat, every playstyle is gonna overshoot, and every playstyle is gonna have their toxic fan base. Take every negative encounter as a learning experience. Did you like the video? Let me know by leaving a like. Also, share the video if you thought it was helpful, and make sure you leave a comment down below expressing your opinion on the subject because I would love to read it. Alright guys, until next time, my name is Cobra Tactical, and I'll see you in the next video.